What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be filming a turkey meatball recipe in the Instant Pot with a teriyaki sauce. I've already started chopping things up so that we can jump into it very quickly, but first we are starting making the meatballs and then we'll jump into the teriyaki sauce. So this recipe is perfect for when you kind of haven't really gone grocery shopping and you're making stuff up on the fly, because that's kind of what I'm doing. So there are going to be some substitutions and I will tell you if you don't have stuff what else you can use. But first I'm going to be using this ground turkey that's 93% lean, and I'm going to do about 2 pounds for the week. And I already chopped up my green onion, so I'm going to just toss that into a measuring cup, and I'm going to do about 1/4 of a cup inside the mix. Looks like that. And then the rest I will just do as a garnish on top. And we're gonna add some panko or breadcrumbs. So if you don't have panko, if you have like saltine crackers, that totally works as well. And we're gonna do about 1/2 cup, hopefully. Sweet. And we're gonna do 1 egg. And I'm just going to throw in some garlic powder and some salt and pepper on top. If you don't have this kind of sea salt and you have like sea salt, or if you don't have this regular salt and you have Himalayan salt or sea salt, that totally works too. I'm just honestly doing like a splash, like maybe this much. And just some black pepper. Perfect. So this is how it looks, and we're going to just mix it all up so that we can start making and forming our meatballs. So it's totally mixed up. Honestly, I just used my hands. That was so much easier, and now I'm going to form this into meatballs. I'm going to do mine like this size. But you guys can do them bigger or smaller, depending on your preference. If you wanted to do them for like a party as like an appetizer, you could do them like really small and put them on a stick with some sauce. And that would be delicious. So the next thing that we're going to do is to make our teriyaki sauce, since I moved my meatballs off to the side so I can do that. This is where I kind of realized I didn't have like brown sugar or cornstarch, so I started to make up alternatives, but I will show you what I'm using, and if you have what I have, you can do that, or you can use the alternatives. So the first thing we're going to do is I have low sodium soy sauce, and we're going to do about 3/4 of a cup. I lied, let's do 1/2 cup because that feels like a lot. And we're going to use rice vinegar, and I'm probably just going to use what's left of the bottle, which is probably be about 1/4 of a cup if we're lucky. Exactly 1/4. There we go. And it's mixed with soy sauce, so obviously it's brown now. And I've got about 4 cloves of garlic, probably 5, that I cut up already. We're going to toss those in there. So since I don't have brown sugar, we're going to use organic coconut sugar, and I just got mine from Sprouts. And hopefully this does what I want it to do. And we're going to do 2 tablespoons. We're kind of winging this. And let's do a little pepper. And a little salt. Last thing is we're going to do flour because I don't have cornstarch. But if you have cornstarch, you can do a tablespoon of that. But I'm going to be doing a tablespoon of this. And the last thing is going to be ginger. And we're going to use about that much ginger, if you can see. Toss that in there. One more thing. We're going to use grapeseed oil, and I'm just going to put like a tablespoon in there. So that's what your mixture looks like, and we're just going to mix it all up. Oh, I totally just got it on my pants. Do this with a whisk because this is getting everywhere. Okay, so the blended up mixture looks like that. Let me show you a little closer. Looks like this, nice and blended up now. Next step is I'm gonna turn the Instant Pot on to saute mode and throw in about a tablespoon of our grapeseed oil, and I'm going to just brown the outside of my meatballs. And then I will add the teriyaki sauce and then close it and put it on for 10 minutes. So don't do what I did and put them all in the Instant Pot, because then you can't flip them, and so we ended up just taking them all out, and now Aaron's helping me fix them.
This one got pretty messed up, it's falling apart, but searing the outside and getting this nice crunchy crust really helps keep the juices inside and keeps the meat firm, and so you won't have something like that happen. So what we're gonna do now is just drop them in this pan here. I just put like a tablespoon of oil. It's really hot, and we're just gonna drop them in to get this nice, you know, seared crust around the meatball. Then we'll drop it in back in the Instant Pot.
So you call a husband to the rescue, because I started panicking and was like, oh my god, how do I fix this? So yeah, we're gonna fix them, but once they're all browned on both sides, I'll put them back in the Instant Pot with the teriyaki sauce, put them on high pressure, and then cook them for 10 minutes. Okay, so we just browned them and put them back in there, and they can be stacked on top of each other because we are going to seal it up. But now I'm going to turn it on to manual, and we're gonna do 10 minutes. And we're just going to toss our sauce on top. So I did a natural pressure release for 5 minutes, and then I just moved the valve to venting for the last little bit. And now I'm going to measure out probably 5 to 6 ounces of meat in each of my meal prep containers. And then later today I'll add like a pasta or a veggie just to make it a full dish. So the final product came out to about 4 dishes of 6 ounces, and one came out with like 6.5 ounces, and that includes a lot of the sauce. So it's going to be about 5 meals for the entire week, and I'll probably add like a steamed veggie, pasta, or a quinoa as a side dish for each of those. But that's pretty much it. Super easy recipe, very quick, especially if you don't have much in your kitchen and you just kind of need to wing it. It's one of those perfect recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!